For me, there's a real interest in the younger players in the fine watchmaking game. Brands like MB&F, Richard Mille, and to me, Louis Vuitton, whose watch known as the Tambour was first released just 20 years ago. Now, of course, tambour means drum, and that's what this watch presents in case profile and on the wrist. It is a deep case-sided design that allows for lots of experimentation within the case. And I know what you're thinking. Louis Vuitton, Richard Mille, and MB&F, they're brands that don't necessarily seem to sit alongside each other. However, Louis Vuitton have taken watchmaking seriously enough to have taken great designers and watchmakers from brands like Patek Philippe in order to establish legitimacy and to establish IP. Louis Vuitton have some truly unique complications, such as one that I am on record of being quite obsessed with, which is the Louis Vuitton Spin Time. Now, the Spin Time complication is quite deep, and it requires a deep case that allows the spin time movement to work within. Now, that's not the only Louis Vuitton watch that benefits from the tambour case, also the Carpe Diem, which was a GPHG winner last year that I'm sure you saw in lots of viral clips. Louis Vuitton do interesting things with watches, but this one here today is the Louis Vuitton Tambour 20, which celebrates that 20-year anniversary of this model. Let's get into the specs. Firstly, you'll note that this is a throwback to the stylings of the first ever tambour models. It has a 41.5mm case, and it has the brand name etched on the sloped sides. You may want to know straight off the bat, how thick is this watch given its drum profile? And I can tell you that it is 14mm thick, and it has a compact lug-to-lug of 51.2mm. And the colorway that Louis Vuitton have chosen to celebrate this 20th birthday is an unusual one. We have a brown sunburst dial with lots of bright yellow highlights, including a yellow second hand and a yellow hand on the 30-minute counter. We also have contrast yellow stitching in this really sumptuous leather strap. And that contrast yellow strap connects to the case with these really eccentric framing lugs. Note that the strap is a quick release strap, which you can activate with a simple click of a fingernail. And the contrast stitch of the strap is said to evoke the stitching used in Louis Vuitton's luxury leather goods. Now, the movement in this watch is about as good as a chronograph can get. It is the caliber LV277, which is based on the Zenith El Primero, the first integrated automatic chronograph movement, with a 36,000 vibration per hour beat rate and a 50-hour power reserve. You might wonder, how does Louis Vuitton get an El Primero in their watches? It is the beauty of being in a group. LVMH also own Zenith watches. You might be surprised to learn that a watch that looks as dressy as this also comes with 100 meters of water resistance. Now, this watch is limited to 200 pieces, and it comes in an iconic miniature Louis Vuitton trunk with a famous monogram canvas. So what have we here? We have a watch that is somewhere between a dress watch and a sports watch and a statement watch. It is Louis Vuitton's 20th birthday for the Tambour, and they've celebrated in style with a really lush aesthetic proposition with this sunburst brown and yellow dial with an absolutely unimpeachable movement, which you can see through the clear case back, the Zenith El Primero. Note also the oscillating rose gold weight over the top of that beautiful dimensional movement. It's quite a package. If you are ever thinking of investing in a Louis Vuitton, this might be the one. Thanks for watching Time+Tide.